Hmm. Hi. Uh, March 20th, 2021. Howdy. Uh, I, well, truth is that I really suck at this. I think that, well, I think symbolically and culturally, I'm a guy who would rather live under a muddy rock, not having to deal with anybody, not having any connections to the outside world that exists outside of my head. There are reasons for that, but that would just be a digression. I'm afraid I'm going to be rambling a little. It's not very concise, not exactly poetic. I'll do my best to get to the point. Yes, this is, well, this started a very long time ago. And, uh, like I said, I don't want any connections to the outside world as far as existence is concerned. But um, I'm trying to do the honorable thing as far as being human. So I'll start with a little personalization. I'm Eugene Hardy, and the relevant part of this story deals with George Floyd and how he died and how I saw him die on video. I don't know. In a way, I could say, and I should say, Mr. Floyd, wherever you are, I'm sorry that you had to die because you didn't have to die. None of us really have to die, but the manner in which you died, a murder by a white police officer who was obviously a white supremacist. Too bad this culture won't admit that. I'll get to that later. Uh, with 3, 4 other accomplices. When I saw his death, I was in a period of my life where I was trying to kill myself. Anyhow, the recent violence against Asians, blacks. I haven't heard anything about Hispanics yet, but I'm quite sure they're receiving their share of shit from this culture. I'm talking about the culture of the United States, by the way. That is a little crooked. See, told you I was lousy at doing this. Yeah, but it's got to be done, or else I wouldn't be very honorable. Yeah, you see, the problem here is that as long as we exist as living beings, where they were fucking cockroaches or antelopes, whatever, all made of molecules, um, we're connected. So it has to stop. We have to change, because if we don't change, we make ourselves lesser. as the human race. White supremacy, white privilege must end. It's just as simple as that. No one wants to be a slave to anything or anyone. At least I would hope so. And if so, well, they better have some fucking good sex. Nah, that's not even worth it either. It has to stop. And it should and will stop. And I will help that end by doing these stupid ass videos for something that's so painfully obvious to me. So, how can we do that? And, wow, that's still crooked. I think that white supremacy can be solved by several different ways. There's no sure way to do it. And because we're human, there's many different options. One of those options is violence. But it's not really solving the problem. You're just killing people. Right now, blacks are being killed, some of them by lynching. And Asians are being attacked. I'm quite sure there's been oh yes, that's right, that's why I'm doing this. Quite a few deaths of Asians that we have heard or not heard about that's related to violence by race, simply being killed because of our cultures and because of our color of our skins. And right now that's at the hands of white supremacists. But let's add a little logic. I think that most living beings like violence because, well, it's related to fight or flight. Sooner or later, some group or some person is to go out and start killing white people, and then certain white people, maybe all of them, will say, oh, that's a shame, they're killing us. Well, you've earned it. You've sown your seeds, and now you must reap them. It's just as simple as that. But as humanity, I think that violence is something we have, violence is something that we have the opportunity and necessity to evolve from. Because we live on one world. And as far as the scientists are concerned, it looks like we're alone, but I doubt that. So, it has to end. People who disagree with white supremacy, regardless of what other culture or pigment of your skin you happen to have, has to be ended through evolution, through an acceptance of different cultures, and acceptance of ourselves and other, because as humanity, there is only really one race. We're just in different packages. Well, hopefully I can do this better, because it looks like I'm going to have to be doing more of these. And all I want to do is crawl back under my rock. That's all. So, thanks for listening to my ramblings. I'm Eugene Hardy. I'm a poet that writes Life Raft in the Abyss. And I hope to do more of these, but I really don't want to. Thank you.